You're watching Voices in Mystery, and I'm your host, Nancy Carlson. With me today is Molly MacRae. And Molly, you've been on the show before, so welcome back.
Thank you, Nancy. Thanks for having me.
And you brought a book with a really funny title, I think, Law and Order. Now, I didn't say Law and Order in a bad way. I said Law and Order. Tell us about the funny title and who Margaret and Bitsy are, because this is a Margaret and Bitsy novel.
It is. It's their first novel. Margaret and Bitsy are sisters. Margaret Welch is a bookseller, and her sister Bitsy is annoying.
That's her job title?
Yeah. They've been in 7 short stories in Alfred Hitchcock Mystery Magazine over the last 20 years, and now they've grown up and they're in their first novel. And I'm very proud of them. Law and Order, I can't explain the title other than it's lawn, as in a green lawn, and order, but the joke comes in later in the novel.
So we don't want to give that away.
No. Although Bitsy is quite a fanatic in this one.
Are they amateur sleuths?
Yes, it's an amateur sleuth mystery. Margaret has to set out to solve the mysteries that are taking place. It's a story of Southern sisters and poisoned pigeons. And there's also a little bit of explosions and an arson. And,
a lot of crime.
A body in a sofa bed, things like that, yeah.
Tell us about the setting, because I think that's a familiar one to you as well.
Upper East Tennessee, which is where I lived for about 20 years. My first novel was also set in Upper East Tennessee. And in fact, Margaret and Bitsy live in Stonewall, Tennessee, fictional town, but very much like a combination of Johnson City and Jonesboro, which is the area I live.
So this is in Appalachia?
The foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains. And yeah, in the south it's Appalachia. So it's
Appalachia,
it's
thank
the
you.
Appalachian Mountains, yes.
All right, and is Tennessee Valley Authority makes the lakes and such?
Yes, they do. Yeah, Lake Watauga and all that. Yeah, this is about as far north and east in Tennessee as you can get without being in Virginia or North Carolina.
Okay, so you are a Champaign, Illinois resident, a children's librarian at the public library. Yes. You write at night or in the early morning?
I get up at 5:30. Every morning, and I start writing and then go to work. If I haven't got, I set myself a goal of a certain number of words a day. If I don't get them done before work, I work on my lunch hour, and then I work after work if I need to. And if I get 300 words a day done, then I can finish what I need to do in the amount of time I need to.
Now, the book that you brought today is an advance copy, so there are no Molly MacRae books in your library yet. Am I right?
No, there's Wilder Rumors.
Okay, tell me about that one.
Wilder Rumors is also set in Upper East Tennessee, and Stonewall, the town that Margaret and Bitsy live in, also happens to be in Wilder Rumors, even though they're totally separate series. Wilder Rumors is about a shady museum curator in a small Blue Ridge mountain town called Nolichucky. There's a river in East Tennessee called Nolichucky. It's a Cherokee word for river of death.
Ooh.
Yeah, which is cool.
Yeah, that's a cool name. So do people there know, I mean, do the employees know that you're a writer and that you're
they do.
published?
They're very proud of me.
I would think so. You do signings in your own town?
Yeah, but I only had that one, the Wilder Rumors, that was a couple of years ago. But I had a couple of nice signings in town. That was fun.
That's exciting.
But back in my hometown, or
Tennessee.
Yeah, Tennessee, we had a very lovely signing there.
And they are excited because of the setting, right? I mean, that would be, it would help the area.
And they're more excited now because of this one coming out, too. And so I'm going back in March, and we'll have a fun time.
Your titles have puns or jokes in them. Do you think those up yourself?
Yeah, I can't help it. Sorry.
You're just one of those people.
Yeah.
And publishers say, oh, that's funny, we'll keep it?
It's worked so far, yeah.
And what are you working on now?
Right now, I just got a 3-book contract with Penguin Books.
Whoa.
Well, which is out of the blue, but a tremendous stroke of luck. It fell into my lap.
What do you mean out of the blue? You hadn't asked for that?
No, I hadn't. No, I didn't even have I didn't really have an agent. I wasn't pursuing this. It actually fell into my lap.
Dear Molly, will you write 3 books for us?
Not quite, but almost, yeah. An agent approached the editor of Hitchcock magazine and asked if she knew of someone who might be interested in working on a project with her. The editor mentioned me, so this agent called me out of the blue and said, "You want to work on this?" And I said, "Well, yeah." That project fell through, but she liked what I produced for that, and she said, "Would you like me to take this to New York and see if I can sell it? And I said, yeah, that'd be fine. And she sold it.
Is this one of the publisher deals where they think up the protagonist and tell you to write it?
No, they said, because we had taken a proposal to them. They said, well, could you change it around just a little bit? They suggested it be a light paranormal.
Okay.
Which I hadn't thought of. That wasn't in the original proposal. And they said, could you do something along those lines? Well, sure I can. So I spent all of July writing 3 chapters and a synopsis of a novel that didn't exist. And they said, oh, we like this. Could you do 2 more, do you think? Could you make it a series? Sure I could. So I spent another couple of weeks coming up with another couple, and they bought it. I mean, it's not.
So
really,
a few months went by and you didn't hear anything? Is that what happened?
No, it was just weeks. It was
a few weeks
matter
go
of
by.
weeks, and it was it was just like
well,
that.
congratulations.
It hasn't quite sunk in yet.
How much time do you have to produce number 1?
A year.
And is that enough?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
That is great.
It'll speed up with the next 2, but by then I should have my writing legs under me well enough that I should be able to do that.
Sure. And will you continue being a children's librarian
For the
in
time
Champaign,
being,
Illinois?
Yeah. Well, it's a great job. I love that, and I need the contact with people because then I can eavesdrop on them and use their conversations in my books.
Turn it right around and have colorful conversation.
Absolutely.
Although your patrons may be children.
We have an awful lot of adults that come in
that
with
come with their children.
Yeah, and they don't know what they're saying.
Do children read mysteries as well that are written for them?
Yes. Children's mysteries is a big field right now,
Really?
and there are some tremendous mysteries for kids out there. Nancy Springer has written a series about Sherlock Holmes's much younger sister. They're fabulous. You would think that they were written at the same time that Conan Doyle was writing, but Enola Holmes is a great character, just so smart.
So have you thought about writing children's mysteries?
I haven't. In fact, I had started one when the Penguin deal came.
You don't need that
I
now.
don't have time for that now.
Yeah,
Maybe
you've got your
someday.
3-book contract with
Yeah.
Penguin. That is terrific. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
You have been visiting with Molly MacRae. I want to congratulate Molly for her new news that she brought from Penguin and urge you to read Law and Order. No, I'm not a sloppy pronouncer. It's Law and Order, as in a lawn of grass, and it will be out soon.
Yes.
Very soon on the bookshelves.
Yes.
So pick that up, and thank you for being on Voices of Mystery, and
Thank
come
you.
back next year.
Thank you, Nancy.